Hello, I'm Hamid Salimi and I'm the Product Specialist in Heating and Renewables at Daikin UK. Today I'm here in Chepstow where Monmouthshire Housing Association are building 11 homes and a scout hut at one of their sites on Pembroke Road. All these properties feature Daikin products including Daikin monoblock air source heat pumps and underfloor heating equipment to provide space heating and domestic hot water. Underfloor heating has several advantages. Firstly, it's highly energy efficient as the required leaving water temperature is much lower compared with other types of heat emitters. It's also wonderfully comfortable as the heat is produced uniformly throughout the space and distributed upwards from the bottom of the room, so the floor is warm underfoot. Underfloor heating is also completely quiet and space-saving, as it avoids the need for radiators or fan coils, so it's aesthetically pleasing. We produce a wide range of underfloor heating products, which include underfloor heating pipes, designed for both low and high temperature hot water, manifolds, actuators, floor panels, and underfloor heating controls and thermostats. Let's now visit a finished property where Daikin underfloor heating equipment is installed and is being used for space heating. Here we are in Caldicot in front of a new build property where Daikin underfloor heating is installed. I'm absolutely convinced that underfloor heating will play an important part in the future of heating. With modern underfloor heating, the pipes are installed on a concrete slab under the flooring. Hot water runs through these pipes and the heat emitted warms the rooms above. The water is normally heated by a heat generator, such as a boiler, or to be more eco-friendly, by an air source heat pump. So now that I've hopefully convinced you that underfloor heating is a must-have for your next project, let's go to our Woking Technology Centre, where I can show you some of the main products which Daikin offer. The first item to show is our Monopex range of underfloor heating pipes. These pipes are used as heat emitters, so they carry hot water from the source and then transfer the heat from the water into the space. The pipes come in different sizes. The most common are 14, 17 and 20 mm in diameter. To ensure even distribution of heat in the floor when installing these pipes in the room, they are laid out with a set spacing between them, normally 100, 150 or 200 mm. For each spacing, a formula is used to calculate the total length of the pipe used for the square meterage of the room. Our design team are happy to help calculate this for you. Our pipes are flexible and easy to install. They meet all temperature and pressure requirements for drinking water and heating applications. They are oxygen tight according to DIN 4726 in heating systems and are corrosion free for reliable long service life. They also have high resistance to both solvents and chemicals and to mechanical impacts in transport and on site. Let's also take a look at the protective piping. This is a black corrugated pipe made of plastic, which offers additional insulation in the area of the manifold and expansion joints. Talking of manifold, this is what connects the underfloor heating piping circuits to the heat source and act as the termination point for the circuits. The manifold circulates the heated water from the heat pump or boiler through the underfloor heating circuits whilst controlling the pressure and the flow rates, and if you're using a mixing unit, controlling the circuit temperature too. Daikin's RMX manifolds can be used for all underfloor heating systems. They are made of reinforced polyamide and suitable for lowest heights under the floor, with a small footprint thanks to their reduced width. Suitable for connecting tubes of up to 20 mm diameter, they are also modular in design, so very flexible and expandable from 2 to 14 heating circuits. They come with an integrated flow meter, and each connection group has valves and an integrated thermometer. In addition to RMX plastic manifolds, we also have RMV stainless steel manifolds. Main connections are 28 mm and branch connections are 22 mm in diameter. The manifolds are installed within a manifold cabinet. Our manifold cabinets come in different sizes and are suitable for the whole range of our manifolds. Next, we come to Daikin valve actuators. This is a thermoelectric valve drive for opening and closing valves on the heating circuit distributors of concealed floor heating and cooling systems. It has an operating voltage of 230 volt. These actuators work in conjunction with the manifolds to allow and restrict the flow of water into each space. So normally, the actuators would be mounted on the valve pin of the manifold, and at the other end it would be linked to a zone thermostat. After receiving the signal from the thermostat, it will open or close the valve. Now let's look at some of the fitting practicalities. Here you can see the knobbed plates used to hold the underfloor heating pipes in place. They have a protective layer made of deep-drawn polystyrene, an overlapping connection to ensure an absolutely secure hold for the heating pipe. This film strip is placed on the underfloor heating panel to prevent screed mortar from penetrating the wall area. The screed is therefore able to float and has the necessary freedom of movement, and at the same time provides soundproofing for the structure of the building. Edge insulating strips also provide insulation between the floor and the wall. Our edging strip consists of PE foam with welded foil. It's 150 mm high, 8 mm thick, and comes in a 25 mm length roll. Individual room controls enable the room temperature set by the user to be achieved in every room. As well as controlling the heat output of the actual heating surfaces, the room temperature controllers also senses all external heat influences such as solar radiation, lighting, and occupants' heat gain, or other heat sources such as an open fireplace or a stove. On the basis of constant target or actual comparison, the room temperature controller opens and closes the individual heating circuits via electric actuators. Today, room controllers are not only mandatory, but are necessary to provide user the comfort and savings. And now for the first time, we will introduce an underfloor heating design and selection tool which will help you save time and will give you a peace of mind knowing that the design is carried out by a reliable partner. A new toolbox is now available on Heating Solutions Navigator, which will take you to the underfloor heating selection tool. This underfloor heating selection tool consists of quick underfloor heating calculation and detailed underfloor heating calculation options. The quick calculation option allows you to select the underfloor heating system in a simplified way based on the basic input of the project. The more detailed calculation allows installers to ask Daikin for a detailed underfloor heating plan based on the house plan and to finalize the underfloor heating materials. Okay, so that's given you a whistle-stop tour of all the options available to you to create an efficient and easily controllable underfloor heating system for your customers. If you'd like to know more, please do not hesitate to contact the Daikin Heating Pre-Sales Technical Team for advice and support.